Well, you know, basically, again, just to summarize very succinctly, I went through a bunch of, number one, we formed a partnership to build a center in the business school where I had a benefaction, which caused even the Americans to say they never thought they'd see anything like this in Canada. It was absolutely an iconic, it's moved the business school. We're 36 in the country. When I got involved, we were about number 35, and we're up in the top 3 now, I believe. And I think without that center, we never would have accomplished that and never been able to do the things we did. So, and this started in '98, so it's a 12-year odyssey where you believe that without, it's kind of like football, you know, an All-American is a guy with 2 good blockers and a poet in the press box. He was one of the big blockers. I mean, you know, without him, we couldn't have done what we did. And not only, though, is that the case in my case, it was the case in you know, probably hundreds and hundreds of other areas of the province that were helped out by Superbuild and by the programs he initiated. So, you know, and I personally felt, you know, here was an opportunity to affix his name to something in his hometown that his mother could come out and see. And I think it was far more appropriate than trying to put his name on something in York University where I have 2 or 3 of these things still open, or other places. I think when this came up, I said, this is the way to close the circle. And let me be very clear on one thing. This was a debt in my mind. I don't think it ever entered his mind for 1 second that I owed him a debt. At all. It was something that was in my mind, and I said, I want to, if I'm able at some point, you know, and there's a number of other people like this in my life that you try to pay back for their loyalty and respect, which is what life is all about at the end of the day, that they've conveyed to you. So that's what this is all about.